If you have a newborn and you're wondering whether you need flashcards, a $200 mobile, daily tummy time boot camp, the answer is no. What they actually need is way simpler and way more beautiful. Let me show you. Hi everyone, I'm Jen. I'm a nurse practitioner, IBCLC, and today we're talking about what your newborn's brain actually needs in the first month of life. Spoiler alert, it's not about stimulation. It's about regulation. By the end of this video, you'll understand what's happening in your baby's developing brain and how to support it without burning yourself out or breaking the bank. First, let's talk about what your baby just experienced. They went from a perfectly temperature-controlled, sound-muffled, gently rocking spa to, well, Earth, where lights are bright, sounds are sharp, and nobody rocks them 24/7 anymore. Your newborn's brain is only about 25% developed at birth, which is actually intentional. If their heads were any bigger, birth would be, let's just say, less fun than it already is. This means their brain is doing massive construction work during these first few weeks. But here's what new parents don't realize. Their brain isn't ready for stimulation yet. It's focused on one primary job, learning to regulate. Temperature, sleep-wake cycles, hunger cues, emotional states. This is hard work. Think of it like learning to drive, navigate, and read a map simultaneously while someone's honking at you. What's actually happening is your baby's brain is forming over 1 million neural connections every single second. 1 million per second. That's not a typo. During 1 month, the most active areas are the brainstem, handling basic survival skills like breathing and heart rate. Their limbic system, which means processing emotions and stress. The sensory cortex, making sense of all these new sensations. Notice what's not on that list? The prefrontal cortex. That's the part that handles complex thinking, self-soothing, and sleeping through the night. Those aren't going to happen. So when someone tells you that you're spoiling your newborn or they need to learn to self-soothe, they're asking a computer that's still installing its operating system to run Photoshop. So research shows us that the baby's brain development thrives on 5 key things. Notice what's not on this list. Expensive toys. First, your face. About 8 to 12 inches away, this is your baby's favorite show. At this age, they can see about 8 to 12 inches clearly. Conveniently, the distance from your breast to your face. Coincidence? Evolution is pretty clever. What to do? Just make eye contact. During feeds, diaper changes, and holding. Exaggerate your facial expressions a little bit to give them something to look at and as it changes. Talk to them about absolutely nothing. Narrate your day. Now I'm making terrible coffee because I haven't slept. They don't care about the content. They're studying your face, learning emotions, and bonding with you. No need to get right up in their face constantly or feel like you need to be on all the time. Number 2, they need your voice. Your baby has been listening to you for months. Your voice is familiar, soothing, and helps wire their language centers even though they won't talk for another year. Talk to them, sing, hum while you care for them. Even better, respond to their little grunts and coos like you're having a conversation. Oh, really? Tell me more. This is called serve and return, and it's good for brain development. No need to read Shakespeare or play Mozart constantly. Your voice singing terrible lullabies is perfect. Number 3, touch and movement. Skin-to-skin contact isn't just cute Instagram content. It regulates their temperature, heart rate, stress hormones, and rights their sensory system. What you do for that? Lots of holding, skin to skin, gentle rocking, baby wearing counts, gentle infant massage during calm, alert times, and the happiest baby techniques, swaddling, shushing, swaying. No need to have formal baby massage classes or specific techniques. Your instinct to hold and rock your baby is exactly right. Number 4, feed responsively. Whether you're breastfeeding or bottle feeding, responsive feeding does way more than provide calories. It teaches trust, regulation, and build attachment. You feed on cue, Make eye contact, respond to their hunger signals. During feeds, they're getting a masterclass in social interaction while also eating. Don't worry about schedules yet or following rigid feeding protocols. The first month is all about learning each other. And number 5, sleep. Lots of it. Newborns sleep 14 to 17 hours a day because their brain is processing everything during sleep. Brain development literally happens while they sleep. So let them sleep. Follow sleep guidelines, but don't worry about sleep training, schedules, or wake windows yet. And sleep when they sleep is not just advice for you, it's developmental science. No need to keep them awake to tire them out or put them on a schedule. Their brain knows what it needs. Now, I will put a little asterisk. If you can do shorter sleep cycles and keep them eating every 2.5 to 3 hours during the day, you can get little longer stretches gradually over nighttime. So if they want those longer sleep stretches during the day, you're going to be up at night making up those calories. So that's my little caveat. What about tummy time? Okay, tummy time start after the first couple weeks. When their umbilical cord comes off and they are getting a little bit more alert in between feedings, aim for 3 to 5 minutes a few times a day. It's important for motor development, but if your baby hates it, you can do it on your chest while you recline. That counts. They're working the same muscles. What about visual stimulation? Those high contrast images can be interesting to them, but you don't need special cards. Your face, a window with natural light and simple patterns around your home, they work great. Black and white clothing, books, simple toys, all fine, but not necessary to hunt down expensive developmental items. The key rule is if your baby seems overwhelmed and they turn away, they start fussing, they hiccup, or they look stressed, they're done. Newborns have tiny wake windows of only about 45 to 60 minutes max. They need a lot of downtime. So some signs to watch for if you're overdoing it. Your baby will tell you when it's too much. They'll start looking away or closing their eyes when you're interacting. They'll get fussy or they'll start crying more than usual. Hiccuping or changes in breathing can be a sign that they're getting overstimulated. If they're becoming difficult to settle, or they stiffen their body, or they're starting to flail their arms and legs. The research is clear. Understimulation is rarely the problem in the first month. Overstimulation is way more common. When in doubt, go for calm, quiet connection over the bells and whistles. Here's what I want you to remember. You are the toy. You are the developmental tool. Your face, your voice, your touch, your presence, that's what builds your baby's brain. The 4th trimester is all about helping your baby transition from womb to world. They don't need entertainment, they need regulation. They don't need lessons, they need connections. And here's the beautiful part. When you hold your baby, make eye contact during feeds and respond to their cues, you're not doing nothing. You're literally building their brain. 1 million connections per second. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped ease your mind about newborn needs, and drop a comment. What surprised you most about the newborn development in that first month? Thanks for watching, and remember, you're doing better than you think. I'll see you on the next one.